Hello everyone, welcome back to today's episode of History Hobo Plays TimeGuessr. We're inching closer and closer to our personal best, so let's just get straight into it and see if we can beat it. Okay, let's get stuck in. Hopefully my dog won't start barking today. Okay, Canada body shame. I assume we're in Canada, but maybe not. This is not English in the background. Stop DZ Honda something. We also have a few people wearing what look like sealskin coats, and there's a picture of a seal at the back here. This is interesting. Oh, it's not body shame, it's bloody shame. Didn't read that correctly. So it's a protest against seal clubbing. Obviously that's a horrible thing, clubbing seals to death. I love seals roasted with gravy. What a dickhead. Apologize for the language. Nederland Zeehonde. So I'm guessing we are actually in the Netherlands. Must be a protest in the Netherlands. Let's see. Any other clues as to location? Maybe this is a place. Zeehonde again here, but I don't speak any Dutch, so really not going to have a clue. Let's see. Time frame. Looks fairly modern photo. Don't really have any clues with phones and the like. Have a TV camera in the back that looks fairly modern. Alright, let's have a look in Holland and see if we can work out where this might be. Zeehonde. I'm just going to have a quick look around for that. I'm not that hopeful that I'll find it. It's probably not even a place name. Let's just have a quick look. I've only been to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, apart from I think Maastricht when I was a kid, but I just drove through there with my father. I don't really know anything outside of Amsterdam, but I would assume it'd be coastal, as most things in Holland are. I think we might be safe on going somewhere near Amsterdam. Holland's a small country anyway, so you're never going to lose too many points. I think if we play it around the outskirts of Amsterdam, be around here. Any other? Seems to be a lot of trees in the background. That's not a hill, is it? I don't like seeing hills if I think it's an Amsterdam or Holland round, as it's flat as a pancake there. Hopefully that isn't. Hopefully it's not Dutch people protesting in Canada or something. But I can't see how it would be, especially with all the orange. Yeah, I think this looks very modern. Is it present day? I don't know when. I thought seal clubbing was made illegal a while ago though, maybe. So actually I'm going to bring that down to like 2016, let's say that. Could be anywhere really from late 2010s to, well, I mean late like 2008 onward possibly. Let's see, hopefully we don't lose too many points on the date. It was 2007, should have gone with my initial guess, and it was The Hague. That would make sense, a political protest in The Hague. We lost a lot of points on the date there, 9 years off. Seal hunters provoking protesters at an anti-seal hunting demonstration. Didn't know there was many seal hunters in Holland. But it looks like our high score might be out of the question today. But let's just keep going, it's all good practice. This is an odd one. There's a man lying in the river. Is that Alfred Hitchcock? Looks like it might be. They're making some film or taking some photos or something. Where would it be though that has this kind of riverbank? First thought is maybe Paris. Just these look a little French, possibly. Maybe not. Maybe I would assume it's European. I don't see how it couldn't be. We've got dolphins at the bottom of these, or some kind of fish, or well, sea serpent. I know dolphins aren't fish, but doesn't remind me of the UK. Although the lions do, but these poles don't. And I don't know of any waterway that would be that shallow that you could lie in, unless they've placed something under the water. Yeah, this is going to be a very difficult one, I think. When was Hitchcock a director? When did Birds and the Like come out? 50s? 56 seems about right. Let's look at the people. Actually, it might be a little later looking at their dress. This is not 50s clothes, I wouldn't have thought. So it might be early 60s. Let's go 62. Sounds a bit better. Now, where is this going to be? The building's definitely European. Can't imagine that this is England. If it is, it's going to be annoying. I think we'll have to go Paris, just based guessing on those lamps. What are the waterways? Because it can't be the Seine. The Seine's too big, far too deep. It could be something like this, a canal or something. We'll pop it here. I believe this is going to be very far off. 71, and it was London. How the hell? And it's the River Thames. The river must have been incredibly high, and they must have put something under him for that to work. At least make. And it was 71. I got that all completely wrong too. This is going to be a sub 40,000 score, I believe. Okay. Now, next round. We have language here. Looks Germanish. Richtung. Bergweis. It seems like place names almost. Hiltzel. Oh, just trying to see if we've got any like German only characters, like the B thing that's a double S. I can't remember what it's actually called. Telephone. Just wondering, is this Germany or is this a Nazi occupied country during World War II? Definitely looks German to me. I don't think I could go anything else other than Germany. Unless it's outside of Germany. Is this, what year would this be? Actually looks pre-World War II. Based on the fashion. This could be post-World War I though. I don't recognize any of these place names. If these are place names, but these are likely places within a city. Because I think this is a bus stop. These are like the bus numbers or the lines. Or a tram at least, possibly. Well, let's have a quick look around a few German cities. and see if we can see any of these names popping up. If we do, well, I might fast forward this a little bit or speed up so that you don't have to sit around while I'm searching for these. Let's start in Munich though. Well, I can't see anything there that looks similar to these signs. Are there any other clues? I really don't think we're going to find anything here. I might just have to go central Germany and hedge my bets. It's got to be a fairly large city that's got a zoo. We'll go central. We'll say Hanover because it's fairly central. If it's Munich, I'm going to be annoyed. Yeah. I definitely think maybe 30s, something like that. I think it's pre-World War II, just off the dress alone. So I would think maybe like if this is like the rise of the Nazi Party, possibly could be around this time. So we'll guess 34. See what we get. That was 39, so it was during Nazi times, and it was Zurich. That's why I should have thought to check Zurich or even Austria and Switzerland. Oh, that says Bern. Is that are Zurich and Bern next to each other? Looks more like Bern than it does Zurich. And do we see the name places on there? I bet we probably do. Oh well, never mind. Okay, we have some kids dressed as police by the looks of it. This looks like a British, yes, it's British for sure. It's a primary school, Greater Manchester, that helps out a lot. I don't know where Earlham is. Never heard of it. But we might be able to find it. What year would this be? Trying to work out what car they're in. Doesn't look like something super modern, especially with the window switches here. I normally would see them here on a more modern car, but I might be just unfamiliar with the car. So, well, let's see if we can find Earlham in Manchester. Here's Manchester. Greater Manchester, I assume, is pretty much all this area, though. Unless it's within. Let's have a quick scan. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for this, because as long as I've got it in Manchester area, I'll get a decent score for location. Driven past northern Manchester quite a lot, and I've not seen any signs for this place. Ah, there, Earlham. Now, can we find Earlham Primary School? Fiddling Community Primary School. That's a very strange name for a street, especially around a primary school. Is there another primary school? Just going to drop it here for now. Ah, Earlham Primary School. So we've got to assume we're outside the front of the school here. And year-wise, I think it's definitely modern. I think we'll go 2022 on this one. That was 2012, the year again. Perfect location. And I think we're on the final round. Yep, final round. 25,000 GIs ordered out of VN in 30 days. In Vietnam in 30 days. So it's Saigon Daily News, so that would mean we're likely in Saigon, which is now Ho Chi Minh City, of course. Do we have any dates on this? I'm trying to think, when did America pull out of Vietnam? Can't remember exactly. But we can put it in Ho Chi Minh. It's a massive city. I'm never going to get the exact place here, but we'll go on a main street. Say around here. Haven't been to Ho Chi Minh, but I have been to northern Vietnam, from Hanoi, Ha Long Bay down to, I think Hue was the furthest south we went. Oh no, Hoi An was the furthest south. Hoi An was cool. Rode the train down there, sleeper train down there. Okay. The year, let's look at the cars a little bit for the year. Must be early 70s, is it not? Who was president when they pulled out? Let me think, who was president? Was it during the Nixon era, or was it after Nixon? This is where I struggle with American presidents around that time. I know from Nixon back, and then from like Reagan on, I always get them confused with Carter and Ford as to when they were and stuff like that. Let's go this. Sorry, my phone is beeping. It was 69, and somehow I managed to get the same road, only 240 meters off. That was a pretty good location guess. Okay, let's look at this disappointing final score. 38,000, that's our lowest yet. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Let's have a quick look at the breakdown. This one in Zurich, oh, it's not Zurich, it said it was Zurich, it was actually in Bern on the description. Got me, and the London one got me. If it hadn't been for those two, and the years being pretty off on some of them, 9 years off, 9 years off, 10 years off. Yeah, you're never going to get a good score if you're missing the year by that much. Oh well, hopefully we'll do better tomorrow. We should do. See you next time. Bye.